It's the 12th of May 2012. It's Saturday. And it's been raining. It's been raining very heavily all night and all day, and all the fields, while I was walking with the dog, all the fields had a lot of water there. But I suppose it's good, at least the green has, the grass is growing and the leaves are coming to the trees, and the green has appeared. It's early. It's very early for spring. Mitäs sä? What are you going to do now? You. Oh, it's my tea. Yes, it's my tea. This is my maybe. Maybe. You wanna see the birds outside? Yeah. Well, maybe. We don't always like each other, but we have a very nice consolation relationship. She's a killer. And there are moles and mice, and what are the littles thinking? This is from a home farm. Deserted animals. She and her brother, they were with some alcoholic in the capital region of Finland, and then they were taken to the country, and I got her as my little huntress. A sloop. Chiu. Korv. Oi. Everything starts somewhere, or you can define. Of course, it's. I don't believe in the Big Bang, for example, that the universe started from some unbelievable point. No. Oh, I don't believe in it. I think there's one universe, and maybe how many? One universe and the other universe, and there's a black hole, and the other is going down, and the other is blooming up, and they are like this. They're different. That's logical. It's it kind of seems right. And then there's this. You define the starting point. It's an agreement. You know. Oh no. No. It's an agreement. Yeah. No agreement ever held. They are all agreements have always been broken, but for practical reasons and for a while. Let us assume that everything has a point beginning. I don't think this is nice. I can't talk when you are there. Well, you should be going somewhere. I'm sorry, I don't mean. It's very difficult to. The order is inside the head. It's like this. The reality is like this. The order is inside your head. Okay, let's say that when I'm thinking of these movies, films I want to make, well, they have a very definite point of beginning, each of them. because it's easy to pinpoint it in retrospect. Usually you know it when there is this moment that there is something special, there's something that will remain. And so it's happened. It's like a grain of sand that the water flushes in a shell of a, what's it? It's not an oyster, but a normal seashell where the pearls are created. The grain of sand gets into the flesh of the animal. This very soft and it starts to rub. Must feel it feels there, and the animal begins to oh dear, make it a pearl. I don't know what's the stuff the pearls are made of. They are not mother of pearl, are they? Maybe they are more different. There's something different in it. But you can compare it, film to a pearl. A kind of a picture of a moment that remains and holds its grip. You connect with this picture a certain feeling. I'm not gonna have you here! Whoa! What the fuck is the matter with this? A picture that connects with a feeling, yeah. Oh God, now I'm forgetting everything because of you. Because you came there. Are you sitting on my painting? Oh my, you're horrible. Like in Chambers, the definite point in reality, how Chambers started to grow in my brains, was the moment when Anna and Markus meet for the first time. The wonderful, beautiful summer night with the birds screaming and skins and filled with light, and there are these two young people, both of them are kind of lonely somehow. They are not alone in this world, but they are lonely inside their own lives. Ona, because he has only the boy and Bambi, and Marcus because he only has his ambition or sense of order. and he gets not acknowledged by his surroundings, the rent and the world. No. Anyway, this random meeting of two people experienced by myself sometimes in ages and ages ago. Actually, I've experienced the same thing many times in my life. But the meaning of this, how they gather things around this moment, this was a special. They were Oona and Marcus, and they met. And in both of them, except this some sort of loneliness, there was also a need to be accepted and loved, and so they were open to the other. They connected and so it started. This was the kernel of this cinema. Yeah. It was the kernel of the cinema. Yeah. In layers, the grain was the accidental death of a confident. The accidental death, sudden death, violent death of somebody trusted and confidential is it leaves you very alone and vulnerable and creates angst and agony, because you don't know what will happen. And if that confidence you said concerns something unacceptable, the more taboo it is, the nearer the border of paranoia we get. Yes. And actually, Requiem is the oldest of these, and I think partly the layers of darkness. It's just this accidental death and loss is has been breathing longer than the Chambers, but Chambers is more alive inside my thinking in a way. Well, in Requiem, it was the betrayal of someone you love, someone you have given your trust, your everything, and done more than can be considered reasonable. Please, no! Ah! Get out! Mene pois! Hush, 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 hush! Please. In Requiem, she kills for him, and after that, he leaves her. It can be said for him that he makes it certain that she will never be exposed. he takes care of that. He takes care of her. But he won't have her with him. He won't give her what she wants and needs. His presence and the shared time and life with him. Not even a try. No, it's a clean cut. And on the rational level of thinking, she can understand it. It's quite okay. It's understandable. It's inevitable even. But on her emotional level, she goes berserk. It's just it's a kind of blind rage. It makes you kill your. In a different situation, it might make you kill your children or something. It's just so strong and horrible and all-consuming. There's nothing to stop it. Luckily, in her case, there's the sea and the loneliness, and the sea raves with her, and she gets it out there in the storm, in a way. Oh, yes. The sea at Katwijk, in a way, carries her over the worst to continue her life as best as she can, and yes, she can. She's a very clever woman. And when we think of these three themes, three ways mind works in different situations, and in the Chambers theme, C, let's call it C theme, is present also in the other films. The moment you meet someone and you are both open to contact. In Requiem she meets the black guy Tom, and they click immediately. And in the Layers of Darkness there's this moment in the cafe where Nikki and the boy meet, and in a way it's a bit different, but they too have an open spot in their soul, and so when the situation is there, they grab each other and let the trust build a bridge in between. The Layers theme, the L theme, is present in Requiem. The killing is the greatest taboo of all, so it's a thing that she has to keep inside her secret for the rest of her life. And the Requiem R theme is also in Chambers. The betrayal. Betrayal of trust. She gave him everything and he only gave her death. It's also in another level in Paavo's destiny, because life promised a lot to him and finally gave nothing, just unconsolable grief and agony, depression and whatever. In a way, it's just the mind over matter in these themes. Mind over matter. There is one more theme that I would like to someday someday it's present in the Marcus and the way he behaves, and it's also in a way present in the way boy behaves. But I think Marcus may have it in a conscious level. He may know in a way what he does. And well, also maybe Paavo has the same thing. And but the boy I think is in his case it's not so conscious yet. But it is there. It's the extent of self-deception you can live with. I don't think you really can live with self-deception. No.